Hi there and welcome back to Valley por Vida. Well, one film crew has traveled all the way from Milan, Italy to film a special documentary right here in the Rio Grande Valley. But what's it about? Well, our team went ahead and dropped by the set to learn more about the film and how local Valley natives are lending their talent. Take a look.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Shona.
My name is Maneli Sapela.
And we're so excited to be here with you and spend our beautiful morning with all of you. We're here in the valley right now for our 3 days activities. We call it Home of Fashion Week, Texas, where home is where you belong, in your heart and in your soul. So this is the place where we belong. We came here in the valley, coming from Europe, from Italy. We're based in Italy. We're a sustainable designer and a talent consultant, and we're here in the valley. People were asking why you're here in the valley, coming from, we have done events in New York, Eiffel Tower, Dubai, why in the valley? Because the valley, there's so much beauty, there's so much talents over here. People here are full of dreams, and core values for us having here is inclusion. We all deserve to be included in everything that we do, near or far. The world needs to see us. So to see the valley, so that's why we're here. It's a docu-series. Actually, it's about, the title is Chasing Chona, and it's about my life, my people. As you can see, we have so many beautiful people here, our travel, and the goal of this is to show to the world that somehow in the fashion industry, you can be as simple as you want. You don't need to be in glitz and glamour and big hair and full makeup. You can be like this and doing great things. And this is what we're trying to break. They said it break the what do you call this? The stereotype of not so typical fashion. That is what's happening in the fashion industry right now. We want to show that, hey, we're human. We are in the fashion world. They call it in general, fashion world is a show business. So everyone needs to act, to be in the show. So you are obliged to act, but no, this is reality. So in this fashion world, we are real people, so like that. Oh, the experience been really, really amazing because like coming here in the valley, we came empty-handed because we don't know much people here, and we have only 2 people who really stood and been very, very supportive with us. That's shout out to Cynthia Martinez and Vanessa Sarabia. We came here in the valley like empty-handed, I said, and every time we leave the place, our plates are overflowing with the love, with the support of people, and the experience of traveling in every places is that you met along the way different kind of people. Yes, for the documentary we need you guys because I think the trailer will be out soon, and the good thing about, correct me if I'm wrong, but mainly the most part of what we are doing right now here in the valley will be in our trailer. We need your support, Texas, America, the world, universe. You need to follow our docu-series. It's gonna be a long-run show. It's not just for 1 year, 2 years. It's gonna be, I think, 59 years if I'm not mistaken. So it's gonna be amazing. And by the way, just want to shout out with you that we have their beautiful talent from here in the valley. Maneli, she's wearing a pineapple dress because we're a sustainable designer, and these are made by our local weavers that are hand woven, 1 by 1, fiber by fiber. So before I forget, I just want to shout out, thank you so much to our local weavers out there who's been really so, happy and loving of making all my imagination into the reality.
I'm so happy to be able to participate in this and get to wear these beautiful dresses and be included and being able to even design and help out and make the dresses a part of me. And it's such a wonderful experience, and I'm so thankful.
By the way, our official website for Chasing Chona will be out soon. We will be spreading that news all over at any time. But for now, you can follow us in our social media, Instagram, Facebook, and everything. The brand, agency, and to my personal Chona Bacauco, where everything is happening there. I just like throw everything there. So everything that we do, past, present, future, you will see there.
Wow, film, fashion, and tons of Rio Grande Valley culture, love, and talent. Feel free to follow the Instagram pages on your screen if you'd like more information on the film. $1.7 trillion. That'll get your attention. That's the amount of student loan debt being carried by American college graduates, and that's an average payment of nearly $400 per month for students. Now, according to a recent survey, many college graduates say they would give up TV streaming services and their future wedding day plans just to graduate debt-free. Well, that seems like a lot to take in, so we went ahead and spoke with a financial expert for a breakdown of this info. Check it out.
Hi, my name is Tori. I run Her First 100K, and I'm a globally recognized financial expert. And today I'm here to talk about balancing your long-term money goals, like paying off your student loans, and spending money on things you enjoy, like traveling. Number one tip I have is making sure you save an emergency fund. So before you start paying off your debt, you need to have at least 3 months of living expenses in a high-yield savings account. That way, should an emergency arise, you're not going into more expensive debt like credit card debt, trying to pay for an emergency. In addition, my other tip in terms of paying down your student loans is making sure you're not only contributing your monthly payment, your regular payment towards your student loans, but also sending any extra money you have towards the principal. That's the original amount of money you took out as part of your student loans. That way you're saving on interest and you're able to pay off your student loans even faster. And unfortunately, the student debt crisis is actively keeping them from doing that. And in addition, it's keeping them from spending money on things they love. So according to a recent cheap ticket survey, we saw that folks are more likely to hold off on big long-term milestones like buying a home, getting married in order to pay off their student loans faster. And in addition, if we were to pause student debt for a year, they would actually be more likely to spend on travel versus anything else. Yeah, and there's so many ways to make sure that you're traveling on a budget. Like Cheap Tickets has all of these great resources around bundling your flight and hotel. You can literally tell them, this is my budget, and they will give you a trip that makes sense with your budget. So there's ways to be able to, work towards your long-term money goals while also spending money on things that you enjoy, like travel. cheaptickets.com/students has all of the information, and I am at Her First 100K on all the socials, so come around, say hi.
Hi, I'm Octavio Saenz, Public Information Officer for the Texas Department of Transportation, reminding you that it's disappointing that every year we see people die needlessly simply because they weren't wearing their seatbelt. And in 2020, there were 1,073 traffic crashes in Texas in which occupants failed to wear their seatbelts. Now, the surprising figure is a 16% increase from 2019, in which we had 926. Fortunately, these tragedies are preventable, and taking one simple step to buckle up could have saved more than 1,000 unbuckled drivers and passengers killing crashes last year in Texas. Sometimes an accident occurs, or sometimes we run into an individual who's not being a safe driver, and that seatbelt helps us save our lives. And if you want an additional reason, well, it's the law. So you don't want to pay a fine. That's what we say: click it or take it. And we're very proud of our relationships with law enforcement agencies. They're our partners in all of this. And remember, they give you tickets because they care, and because, again, it's a way of protecting yourself and your family.
All right, well, that is all of our time for now. We want to thank you again so much for joining us this morning, as always, and be sure to tune in again tomorrow, because we'll be giving you tips on how to buy, rent, and sell in the real estate world with RGV-specific info. We'll also drop by the campus of TSTC in Harlingen to learn about new programs being offered for students. Plus, we'll be talking about healthy food choices for your family this summer. Now, don't forget to follow our team on social media for exclusive behind-the-scenes sneak peeks at what we've got filming for the show. And be sure to visit valleycentral.com to rewatch some of today's segments. We have got all of that and so much more tomorrow on Valley por Vida. We'll see you then.